Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Living Life Within a Budget and my name is Mandy. Today we have a ginormous Temu haul, like ginormous. I'm sure you've seen by the thumbnail. This is a lot of prizes for myself. There's a very expensive prize in here as well, and we're going to review it, so stay tuned. So first item that we have here, I actually got this for completely free. It came up as a deal and this was completely free, so I figured why not to go with our newly made collection. But it is a Pennywise resin duck. Now the colors on him are a little off. Like they didn't even finish painting his hair. I think I'm just gonna have to repaint this one, honestly, because his face is like gray instead of white. His hair paint isn't even done. His hair paint is all over his body. Yeah, I'm gonna have to repaint this one. Still cool nonetheless, and it is a resin figure. But I'm glad I got it for free because this is definitely one of the worst ones out of the other ones that we got. If you may remember from my other video, if you haven't seen that already, go check that out. But we did get Freddy and Jason first. But I'm just really not happy with this one. Okay. Okay, now this is a large metal poster. It's packaged really well with the cardboard so it didn't bend or anything, because this is, I was very worried about that when I ordered this actually. But I've been wanting this for quite a while now. Get all their tape off of it. But it is a metal. Maybe using this as a background would be better. It is a metal sign, but it is a witch in a moon and she's smoking weed. Now that, honestly, I love. I'm gonna have to find somewhere to put her, but I love this so much. But it is heavy duty metal and it's been engraved. It's awesome. It's very heavy too, after a while. Okay, and next item we have here is also kind of large. That's why this whole package was so gigantic. And I must say, the packaging this time from Temu was actually really great. Everything has been wrapped and double wrapped and protected this time, so at least so far. I love the smell of wood. But this is an art table. And it can just sit on your table. And there we go. You can adjust it to the height that you want. It's an easel. And it does have the lip in the front. Now, my first intended purpose to get this was to complete puzzles. So you'll see something else in a second. But this is actually really awesome. I think I may paint this as well, so it's not so plain, or add stickers to it, maybe some Gilmore Girls stickers or something. But the purpose of getting that was to go along with this. Now you may be thinking, what is that? Well, this is a giant foam puzzle board that is foldable. And it holds your puzzles steady, and it can hold up to 1,000 pieces at a time. And it's made of like a felt material, but it's like a hard cardboard, but it's like felt all around it type of thing, so that your puzzles don't slip and slide. Let's see if we can open it here. Wow. Now, I may have gotten, well, it may still work, but this was my intended purpose, was to sit at my desk and have my puzzles elevated so that I could actually do them. This easel may be too small. We'll see now in a second. This is the one it recommended to go with it. No, it seems to be fine. Holds it up just fine. So I'm going to be doing some puzzles. So if you guys would like to see that or the process of that, leave a comment below, because I have done puzzle videos in the past, but they don't seem to do well. So I want your guys' opinion this time. But I really like to do puzzles, and this way I can just do it, and then I can move all the puzzle pieces to one side, fold it up, and then I can just slide it under my bed or wherever. And I can easily do puzzles without having to complete them the same day, which is my biggest issue because I don't have the space to have them up at all times. But this is going to be amazing. And I think I got these for a really great deal too. You guys will see the prices on the screen. Okay, and next is a tin sign for myself. And it is of all of the Twilight books, well, 1 to 4, the originals. I absolutely love that. That is amazing. Twilight is definitely one of my favorite movies. I know some people hate on it, and I don't know why, but I really like it. So that's going to be added to the tin sign wall behind me, probably in that one spot, but you guys will see in future videos, so stay tuned for that. I'm very excited for that, and it didn't come bent. Now, I do want to note that the book title covers, when looking at it very close, do appear to be a little bit blurry. I don't know if you guys can see that. But honestly, from far away, it doesn't really bother me. And they do look like the exact replicas of the books. I'll be right back. Just grab the first book here, but isn't that just amazing? And I've read all of these books. They are amazing. If you haven't yet, you probably should before you down the movies and stuff, because the books are better. Books are always better. Next. Oh, this popped up for a great sale. I got this as a Mother's Day gift for my mother-in-law. And it says, I'm surrounded by idiots. And it's Bobby Singer. And it's from Supernatural. She's really going to like that. And it did come as the comfy material, like the nice soft give you a hug material. And not the other kind of material. I hope it fits. It looks like it's a bit short. But I hope it fits. And I think she's going to really like that. Who else is shopping for Mother's Day already? Because it's around the corner. Okay, and next is another resin duck. These are going to become a new thing, I think. This one I really like, so I hope it turned out okay. Ooh, it did. Oh, I really like the colors of this one. So this one is Beetlejuice. I really like the colors that they did with this one. I don't mind the paint job on this one at all. Oh, I love his little bow tie. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. That'll be a great add to the collection. I believe there's one more resin duck because I went on a little spree. They kept popping up. Now this one I think is going to be my husband's favorite. Oh, they did the paint job so good. You can't really mess it up. It's Michael Myers. They did his paint jumpsuit, his mask, his hair. Oh, that one's awesome. He turned out really good. And again, it's another resin duck, so very heavy duty. That is awesome. Yeah, my husband's definitely going to like this one the most. It's one of his favorites. Okay, and this is a little 4-pack of pins. This is going to be for my older son to go with his Easter stuff. But it's a 4-pack of pins of all axolotls. There's one. And this, I believe I got it for a great deal as well. He's eating chips. This one has a boba tea. And these are just enamel pins. These are just something small to throw in with my son's Easter stuff. So I like those. They're cute. I don't know what the big fascination with axolotls is all of a sudden, but I know my sons loved them. And my son just recently went to a birthday party and they had them at an aquarium and he was just so fascinated. They are really cool. So I don't know, but I've never heard of them until like 7 years ago. Okay, and next, we actually did review these before. They are the crochet hooks that have the rubber gripped end. I actually ended up giving my set that I bought last time to my grandmother, so I bought a new set. But this one actually has 9 pieces instead of the 5. Just because I wanted to get the very small hooks as well. But these have the rubber gripped ends, so they're really easy to work with. And they're crochet hooks, so those will be awesome to use. I can't wait. Okay, and next we have, oh, this one came with an extra back, and it's for me. So speaking on the Twilight terms of earlier when we got the tin sign, I got this pen for myself. It says, Bella, where the hell have you been, Loca? Something that Jacob says to her in the movies. Why won't you focus? But that's going to go on my pin board right here. And it came with an extra back, which is nice because sometimes they do get lost, and I've been admitted to that. Okay, and next we have, now this I love. I needed a new little kit to keep in my purse because you never know what happens. Oh, cool. There's also a scraper tool. So this is a kit. I believe it's 9 pieces or 7, something like that. But it just has the nail clippers and the tweezers, and they all have that color. I really like that. And they're really sturdy too. They're like not cheap pears. They're really sturdy. And they got a little cuticle pusher and a little scooper thing. I think that's for like earwax or something. Correct me if I'm wrong about that one because I'm not really sure what that one's technically used for. And then you got little scissors. And they all have their own designated sections to go into, so nothing gets all jumbled around. Then it clips shut, and then it's a perfect little pouch just to put in your purse. I thought that was really cool, so I had to get that. And I like the color too. Color is just always a bonus with me. Okay, now the next item I got to go with the last item, and the last item is going to be quite an expensive item from Temu, but I'm happy with it. So And I can tell you could probably guess what it is, but I got this. It is Gilmore Girls, and it is a book sleeve, but I'm not using it for a book. And it has the one pocket there. Oh, and it's Velcro, which is good. Oh, it's actually really sturdy. And then the one zipper pocket on the front to hold everything else. And yes, it's Gilmore Girls, and it matches my phone case. I'm so excited for that. But it goes with this. It is a tablet run by Android, and it's ATMPC. Now, I've already opened this because it was an electronic and I wanted to make sure that it worked. Now, let me tell you, this is one of the fastest tablets I've ever had. I'm able to edit videos on this tablet. I'm able to play games. Anything basically I wanted to do on a tablet, I got with this tablet. Now, it does come with the case already on it. It is a 10.1 inch, I believe. And it does come with the power button and the volume buttons, and it's a Type-C charger. And it is just so amazing, but that's not all, because this was a kit. And it actually came with a Bluetooth wireless keyboard to go with it. And the keys on this are really nice. Like, they're really nice to clicky-clacky. And it's just stainless steel. Now, there's no, there is a charger port right here. And it's also Type-C. Now, they only gave one cord, so keep that in mind. So if everything dies at once, you're going to have to find your own cords. But that's okay. And then you have the on-off button and the connect screen. And then it also came with this nice and sleek mouse. It's very thin. And it's very nice. Now, the only thing I wanted to note is under one of my track pads, like under one of my buttons, there was a little broken piece of plastic, and I couldn't find where it was from. Not the mouse, not anything, so I don't know if it was just like a manufacturer's problem. But it made it so that I couldn't click my actual buttons, and I had to actually fiddle with the mouse before I got it to work. So if you do get one of these kits, just keep that in mind and just check the mouse, because it's very easy to just pop off the top cover and like blow it out with your air duster or whatever, because sometimes that's a factory issue, or I don't know. Now this one is going to need batteries, I believe. Yeah. So this one needs 2 AAA batteries, which is fine. I have that. Okay, and the last item that the tablet came with was a stylus. Now, one end is an actual pen, and you got to actually look at it because it doesn't look like a full pen. It looks like it could be a stylus. I thought that's what it was. I almost drew on the tablet. It was almost a catastrophe. And no, they are not labeled on the pen. But the other side, pen, is technically a stylus, but it has this rubber piece on the end that can move. Now, I don't know how good this would be with drawing and stuff. Like, I'm not a big drawer, but I honestly think that this could have been a little bit better. I didn't buy it for the stylus. I bought it mostly for the mouse and keyboard, but that's okay. It'll still come in handy, and I just wish like they labeled it, because it's not labeled at all. Doesn't say which side is the pen, so if you're in a hurry, there could be a catastrophe, and this is a very expensive piece of equipment. So, and it did come with the user manual as well, and one Type-C cord, no brick, so just the cord itself. That's okay, but it did come with the case, and this case can fold so that you can have it like a stand. And you don't have to connect the keyboard like into it or anything. It all is wireless. And they had an option of pink or black. Now, as you can see, I've already changed it to my personal likings. But it's very easy, very fast to work. Go on Google here, YouTube. See, it's loading things like right away. And as I say it, it buffers a bit. And there we go. It works so well. There is a little bit of a lag when you're like editing videos. There's like the slightest bit of lag, but it only happens every so often. That's the only thing I want to note about this. Otherwise, it's an amazing tablet, especially for the price. And it is run by Android, which means that you're going to have the Google and the Play Store and all the Android apps, available apps. I'm personally more of an Android user versus an iPhone user, but that's personal preference. Now, they do have 2 cameras on this tablet, and one of them does say an AI camera, which I don't know what that means. So if you guys know what that means, let me know in the comments below. And there is another camera right here on the top. But yeah, this is definitely an amazing purchase, and I'm glad it works so well, especially for what I need it for. Definitely do your research when it comes to electronics on Temu or expensive things on Temu. Check the research, read all the comments about it, make sure they have reviews, and make sure they're actual people, and make sure that they're, like, you go through and there's a consistency of, yes, it works, because I'm very sketchy with that, and I'm just wanting everybody to be careful because I had to be careful. But I'm very proud that I got this, and for this entire order, I actually got a $75 off coupon. That's why I purchased everything. So I spent $150-ish. This is $150-ish on its own. So I was able to get it for $75 off. Coupons happen all the time on Temu. All the time on Temu. So if you want to join up to Temu and you want to get these amazing deals, or you want to get some presents done, Easter's coming around the corner, make sure that you use the link that's down in the description box. That link could get you up to $100 off in coupons when you first sign up, and you can get great deals just like this. I am no way sponsored by Temu or affiliated with Temu. This is all on my own dime, and this is just literally was a treat for me because I don't do that often. If you guys like the video, make sure that you like that video, because the algorithm is really not picking up my videos lately, so we got to get it out there. Make sure that you hit the like button. If you're new here or you've seen me before and you were hesitating, maybe try to subscribe. Maybe we're going to try to reach 300 by the end of this year. Let's try, okay? Have a beautiful day, everybody. Bye.